Imagine waking up tomorrow. You check your phone. There's a notification from your bank. Balance updated, $1 million added. And it's not just you. It's everyone. 8 billion people, all with the same golden ticket. No more rich, no more poor. Every farmer, every CEO, every kid with a piggy bank, millionaires instantly. Sounds like a dream, right? But hold that thought, because when everyone is rich, the question isn't, what will you buy? It's who's still going to work? Factories don't run on dreams. Grocery stores don't stock themselves. And if every cashier, farmer, and truck driver suddenly decides, why bother? I'm already rich. The million in your pocket might be worth less than the paper it's printed on. This is where the real story begins. At first, it feels like a festival. People flood the streets, waving bank receipts, shouting, I'm a millionaire. Stores are raided, not for free, but with stacks of cash. Cars, jewelry, TVS. Everything vanishes from shelves. But there's a catch. When everyone shows up to buy, nobody shows up to sell. The cashier, gone. The delivery driver, quit. The factory worker, at the beach, sipping something expensive. Supply chains collapse in hours, not months. You might think, well, with so much money, companies will just hire more staff. But who exactly are they hiring? Every potential worker is already a millionaire. Who's going to sweat in a field or flip burgers when they could just buy 10 more burgers with the money they already have? By sunset, the millionaire rush isn't a celebration anymore. It's panic. Shelves are empty. Gas pumps are dry. The one thing money can't buy is someone willing to work. By the second week, the numbers stop meaning anything. Bread that once cost $2 now sells, if you can even find it, for $2,000. A carton of milk, $10,000. Not because milk got better, but because no one is farming cows anymore. This is inflation on steroids. You might think, hey, I've got $1 million. I'll be fine. But when every dollar chases fewer goods, the million burns away like dry leaves. $1 million can't buy you dinner if no chef is left to cook. People start hoarding whatever's real. Food, clean water, medicine. Those become the new gold. A truck full of rice is worth more than a suitcase of cash. And that's the irony. The richer the world gets on paper, the poorer it becomes in reality. Everyone owns a fortune that buys nothing. Civilization runs on invisible gears. Millions of people doing jobs we barely notice. Farmers plant, truckers haul, doctors operate, but now those gears grind to a halt. Hospitals are full of money, but empty of nurses. Fields are green, but no one is harvesting. Garbage piles up in the streets because sanitation crews decided they'd rather enjoy their millions than pick up trash. You might imagine robots stepping in, but who builds the robots? Who maintains them? Even power plants need workers. When they walk away, the lights go out. The irony is brutal. People quit because they're rich. Then they realize their wealth is useless without the very workers they stopped being. And since everyone made the same choice, there's no one left to fix it. Civilization begins to dim, not from lack of money, but from lack of effort. By the third month, the dream is over. Markets are silent. Supermarkets are skeletons of empty shelves. Money sits in wallets like museum relics. Shiny, meaningless, untouchable. The world has turned into a strange paradox. Everyone is rich, yet everyone is starving. Without farmers, there's no food. Without drivers, no delivery. Without workers, no medicine, no fuel, no clean water. At first, people trade luxuries for survival. Gold watches for bags of rice, sports cars for a loaf of bread. But even that collapses when supplies vanish completely. Hunger doesn't negotiate with bank balances. And so the richest generation in history becomes the hungriest. The planet doesn't end with fire or war, but with silence. Billions of millionaires sitting on piles of useless cash, waiting for food that will never come. The final lesson? A world where no one works is a world where no one lives.